So there's this gym by my house, you guys, and that's probably as close to any kind of physical activity I've been to, driving by it. Your girl, like, I used to go to the gym all the time, and truth be told, I fucking hated the gym, and now I never go. I haven't been to the gym actually in like a year and a half, maybe. I don't know. I can't remember. Anyways, long story longer. I ain't mad about that, but there is a gym by my house, and I was driving up by it the other day, and it was kind of funny because, you know, every time there's a new year, everybody and their half sister is like, yo, I need to like get my fitness on and get back to the gym. You guys know this. So it was kind of funny because the parking lot was like completely full. And that like amused me, right? Because in about a month, people are gonna be like, okay, you know, I ain't with this fitness thing, and give up on their fitness goals altogether, or lose weight, or whatever it is, right? And then the gym becomes empty again. So when I used to go, I kind of like did other things not involving the gym, like running or something like that in January, because the fucking gym was hella packed and all the machines were full and every class is full and like everybody's super gung-ho. But then like February, March comes and like literally it just empties out, right? And that's usually when I get back into the gym. But anyway, like I said, long story longer, that is not the point of this video exactly, like my life with the gym. When I saw like the parking lot full and kind of like laughed to myself about that, it reminded me of kind of the other side of the coin, right? And so what I've been noticing as I'm watching like YouTube videos, especially all of the eating disorder stuff, because that's kind of like my jam lately, a lot of people who are kind of like, I guess, pro body image, you know, anti, you know, diet culture, whatever, are also making a shit ton of videos about like why diet culture, or why like all of this dieting stuff is like, I mean, they're ranting about it is what I'm trying to say, right? Like, they hate it, it is terrible, and they have all these things to say about it, and why it pisses them off, or it makes them feel like a certain kind of way, that incites anger in them, and they talk about, like, why it's horrible, and why people, you know, shouldn't follow it, and all this other stuff, which, I totally get, and I think, you know, that everyone is beautiful the way they are, except for myself, clearly, because I got a problem. You know, and I think, like, the people should just eat intuitively and do what they want to do, and, like, go and be fit or go to the gym if that's what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? So that's where my mental is, right? And so while I am pro body and pro like like positive self-image and like do what makes you happy kind of stuff and don't worry about food, while I'm totally like on that side of the camp, I can't also help but feel like not so happy that there's all these videos about why dieting and why like all of that stuff is bad and horrible and evil and making girls like get into eating disorders and stuff. And before I like piss off everybody, which, I mean, I don't know, I guess I piss off everybody all the time. Anyways, because being who I am and having the mouth that I do, I'm not super happy about all these like anti-diet culture videos, because I guess in my mind I feel like that's not why, like, in the end, like, people don't develop eating disorders because of that. Like, if you've had one, you know, right? Like, you were probably already in the diet culture like mindset, like, yes, I need a diet, or somehow you like, you know, stopped eating or started binging because of a certain reason, right? And while that might have been encouraged by, you know, the fitness industry or whatever, I don't necessarily feel like that's the reason why you would start one and why you would continue to have food issues or anything like that. I guess for me, like, even with all of that stuff going on, even if I had these videos and saw these videos, or, I don't know, like, telling me that dieting is bad and why it's bad, I still would have done it anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I had to just figure it out myself, you know? And so, I understand why these videos, like, why people make, like, these kind of, I'm gonna just call it, like, diet hate videos, because that's how I see it. While I understand that, I don't necessarily feel like it's really helping the cause. I don't know. Look, like, I'm a pretty, like, negative Nancy, person, but even having said that, and saying what I say and doing what I do, I still believe that you don't necessarily need to, like, put something else down to lift yourself up or lift your cause up, if that makes any sense. People are gonna make their own choices, and, you know, much like if you want to look at my videos, you know? If you don't like my videos, don't look at my videos, bro. Like, nobody's forcing you, right? And I feel like the same way about people's choices. You know, you have to take responsibility for the decisions in your life, and whether you choose to participate in dieting or, you know, fitness culture or whatever, diet culture, or whether or not you decide to oppose it, you know, or feel much more strongly about body positivity, whether or not you decide to, you know, involve yourself in an eating disorder and continue on that path. I think people just need to realize that that is your decision. You need to, like, own up to that. And perhaps it was encouraged by a peer group, or by commercials, or by the beauty industry. I don't know. But in the end, like, you have to accept the fact that you decided to participate in whatever road, right? Like, and I think I just put that onus on the individual, and not on the fact that, like, brands or influencers or celebrities are doing one thing or the other. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't even know if this video is, like, if I'm gonna put it up or whatever, because I feel like I don't know. Anyways, it doesn't matter, right? It's just how I feel, and I feel like I had to make this video because the point is, take responsibility for your own choices in life. And if, you know, I don't think, like, people who, like, are into promoting certain diets, like keto, Atkins, calorie counting, whatever, if it fits your macros, I don't care. If they're, you know, like, on the other side of that, like, pro body positive, and, like, who cares, you know, don't worry about being bigger or anything like that. You know, you should focus on yourself and what makes you feel good. I feel like, let that be the overarching message, that in life, the only thing that matters is how you feel about yourself and how you treat other people and the kindness or the positivity in your actions. You know, those things are the only thing that matter. And I think everything else will fall in line. What you look like, whether you're skinny or bigger, because it wouldn't matter in the end, right? And I'm trying to subscribe to that, not just mentally, but just like in my actions, because obviously, like, you know, your girl has her own issues. And I just felt like somebody needed to say that, you know. Live your life by your example, but also recognize that by putting other things down, it doesn't make you any better. So, I hope that people just kind of stay in their lane and do what they feel is good for themselves and the world, and let that be something that people are into or not into, and don't let, I don't know, like, making an effort to say negative things about other things be how you form like a good example for others. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Yeah. Stay in your lane. Do what you do. And like, let the other stuff worry on their own. Do you know what I'm saying? I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, there's a Darwinism in life, you guys. The strong will survive and the weak will fall. And in that same vein, there's a Darwinism in, like, ideas and culture, right? The good ones rise to the top, and the ones that are, like, sad or negative will naturally fall to the bottom. That's just life. And so, anyways, that's about all I have to say about that. Peace.